The driver of this semi, who lost control, killing one person and injuring several others, learned his fate today. Ignacio Cruz Mendoza pleaded guilty to 4 counts of reckless driving and was sentenced to a single year in jail, and that was the maximum penalty he could receive. Thank you for joining us for Denver 7 News at 6 this Friday. I'm Shannon Ogden.
And I'm Jessica Crawford. Denver 7 investigative reporter Natalie Chuck was in the Jefferson County courtroom today for the sentencing, where victims voiced their outrage with the justice system.
Denver 7 Investigates first broke the news to you that there were some pretty egregious circumstances surrounding that driver who caused that crash earlier this summer. Not only should he not have been driving that semi-truck because he did not have the proper license, but according to ICE, he should not have been in this country at the time. Now the woman, made widow because of that deadly crash, tells us that 1-year sentence is not enough.
My daughter did all these.
From her car,
this is us in our younger days. We did everything together.
To the inside of this courtroom.
This is Ignacio Cruz Mendoza.
Deanne Miller carried these pictures of her husband, hoping a judge would see just how much he meant to her.
We should still be together. This should have never happened. He should still be alive.
64-year-old Scott Miller was crushed after a semi-truck driver traveling on Highway 285 lost control, spilling tens of thousands of pounds of steel pipes. Ignacio Cruz Mendoza was arrested. In the weeks following, Denver 7 Investigates learned more about his history. Cruz Mendoza has been deported multiple times, is in the country illegally, and does not have a commercial driver's license. Plus, the company he was working for, Monique Trucking, no stranger to federal citations.
This was no accident. Accidents are when a tire blows out or a deer runs across the road. He deliberately got in that truck. Monique Trucking Company deliberately put this man behind the wheel of a truck.
Prosecutors argued Cruz Mendoza's brakes were not working properly, and he did not shift into the right gear leading up to the crash. Despite the circumstances, he only faced misdemeanor charges. The district attorney's office on this case tells us Colorado State Patrol did not provide information to support additional charges here. We took that claim to State Patrol. They say Cruz Mendoza was originally arrested on vehicular homicide, but the evidence supported careless driving, resulting in a plea.
This should have been vehicular homicide. Should not be a misdemeanor.
The judge agreed, admitting if she could give Cruz Mendoza a longer sentencing, she would.
My preference would be to sentence you individually for your actions and the injuries that occurred for each victim, but that's not what the law permits.
The DA's office is continuing to investigate that trucking company that he was working for. For Denver 7 Investigates, I'm Natalie Chuck.
And going in depth here, federal regulators have shut down the trucking company that Mendoza worked for. The U.S. Department of Transportation looked into the California-based company, Monique Trucking, after this crash. And they found the company was non-compliant with federal safety regulations and has been cited with several serious violations. Regulators issued an order last month declaring the company to be, quote, an imminent hazard to public safety, and ordered them to cease all operations immediately.